Hi everyone, I'm continuing with my review of the Pride cigars out of Tampa, Florida, a Dominican line. And today I'm reviewing the 809 Churchill. This is a Connecticut cigar. It's part of their value line. And by value, I mean that. It's all long filler, but these cigars actually have a suggested retail price of $2.60. So it is a shade grown Connecticut wrapper, so this should be interesting. Even their value line is all triple capped. I don't know whether you can see it from this light. Probably not, but they take a lot of pride in their cigars. So let's see what this one's like. See if it's a nice, mellow, flavorful Connecticut. I hope so. So let's see. For a value line cigar, it has a nice feel. So let's give it a taste. Can't really get much from that. We'll let it settle down for a minute. And let's see what the 809 Black Churchill is like. Probably about an inch in. At this point, it's pretty much your textbook, typical Connecticut. Very mild. Almond notes, raw almond notes. There is some good pepper, and there is a hint of grapefruit citrus there. Finish is fairly short and one of almond. So at this point, it is very mild. But I expected that. So let's see how it progresses and what it changes as it goes. We're only about an inch in. So that's where we stand at this point. Alright, we're a couple inches in now. We've got about 4.5, 5 inches left. The cigar made a small transition. There are now some light vanilla notes on the spice. And the finish is more vanilla flavor. There is some slight hints of maybe underlying coffee on the spice. Almost like coffee with a little cream. But it is a very mild cigar, and that's where we are at this point. So we will be back as things change. If the cigar changes any further, I will let you know. We are at the midpoint, and at this point, I can proudly say that there is some richness in the spice. The vanilla, which is now noticeable, and raw almonds are somewhat rich. Not to the point where I like richness, but it has moved that way. So we are at the midpoint and we have achieved that. The finish is definitely one of vanilla and a mix of raw almond, and it's long now. No real lingering pepper on the finish. Pepper is pretty nice on the draw though. So that's where we are at this point. We are at the midpoint. We are not far from the end of the cigar. No real changes. There's just this little bit of bitterness that's in the cigar, which does not appeal to me. But it's definitely mild. Still got the same vanilla almond spice with a twinge of richness, and the finish is still the same. Pretty much a mix of vanilla and raw almond. So we'll be back here shortly, very soon, to wrap it up. But that's where we are at this point. All right, down to the end. We're going to wrap it up. The cigar's name, 809, that is the country telephone code for the Dominican Republic. So there's a little bit of tidbit information for you. The cigar wraps up with simply it's mild. There is some nice flavor. There's vanilla and raw almond, somewhat rich spice. Was good. It had nice pepper on it. Finish pretty much mirrored the spice without the lingering pepper. When you factor in the fact that it's $2.60, it probably should have its own category. But I judge the cigar basically based just on what the cigar is like. So for that matter, taking everything into account, it was triple capped. It is a nice long filler cigar. For me, it just didn't have the pop for you very mild cigar lovers, or if there's any shops owners out there watching this, you could contact them, and this would be a very inexpensive cigar for people that come in the shop that want something to try. Bottom line, the score I'm giving it is 85. So there we have it. The Pride 809 Connecticut, 85.